like the pool's in the front yard. I just noticed that.
You remember that contract you signed before we took over in this house? Just want to make sure.
It said the pool, nothing but water in the pool.
It said nothing but water in the pool? Did it really say that? I think it said that we had full discretion to do whatever we wanted.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's all right, though. How often do you really swim?
This week, our team of builders become one with the monster.
Hey, shut the f up!
As they try to transform Grandma's house into a Zen retreat.
The monster will test you.
The homeowners have agreed to surrender their keys to Monster Zen master Steve Watson.
This is badass.
He's risen above the building material world. He's picking up good vibrations. And he's got to complete the entire job in just 5 days.
Pull out your yoga mat, grab a cup of tea. It's Monster Zen House.
Our house was plain and simple. It was safe and normal. It was nice and sweet, but we all agreed we could use a change. And then something happened that was very strange, 'cause a van showed up, all our stuff went flying, and my mom was crying till the job was done. Now it's a monster house. It's a monster house. It's a monster house, and we all just love it. It's a monster house.
Who is worthy to summon this Zen monster?
I'm Becky.
And I'm Debbie. And we're the Blitz Sisters.
Our grandmother passed away 2 years ago, and she left the house to all the girls, which is my mother, myself, and sister.
She thinks that they're gonna ruin everything.
My first reaction about having Monster House was, you've got to be nuts.
The house as it's furnished now is pretty much the same as it was when my grandparents were living here.
Sure you want to do this to the house? I'll give you some money.
I think that as people, we're just a little bit high-strung, and bringing a tranquil theme into the house might rub off on us a little bit.
Something serene and relaxing.
Oof, yeah, I'm feeling it already. A place where we can do yoga.
I don't do yoga or meditating.
A place to get away.
Drink green tea.
Drink sake.
They've agreed to leave all design and construction decisions in the hands of Steve and his crew. All the sisters will know is what they can see from the motorhome parked out front. But before the journey begins, we'll need to do a little meditating. Steve gathers his design team at the Monster Monastery. Architect Todd Erlinson, illustrator Craig Rizzo, and Japanese history professor Ken Brown.
The house hasn't been redecorated since the 70s, and it's screaming to be monsterized. We've got two sisters, their mother, they inherited this great house in the valley. The house has been in their family since 1956. The sisters are young. We got to make it cool. And they're very yin and yang in their personalities. One's wild and crazy, and the other one's a little bit serious. So I want to do a Zen theme.
Zen is hot now in American design, American culture, young people in particular.
I'm thinking we kind of dress up the monster a little bit, and we just make this house, make the transformation so amazing that it's going to blow your mind, but I want it to be beautiful. Let's get the house over here and take a look at it. Yeah, this place is great.
Simple.
I think what we focus on is the living room and then the entire outside. I think that we can bring those two together.
With that big glass wall, it really is like Japanese screen panels, which you can open up, take off, and just let the space flow inside to outside.
I want to see a couple of weeping walls, one that match inside and outside, big stone structures with weeping walls and water just trickling off the rocks. One on the inside, one on the out.
Take one element from inside to outside, it really reinforces that connection
and
across.
And you can match the two up.
Yeah, sure. I know in Japanese houses, they use the floor a lot. They'll sit on the floor, and also that kind of lends itself to yoga and other things.
You know what I'm a big fan of? I really like the bamboo flooring.
A Japanese house would either have a wooden floor, the so-called tatami mat, the woven mat floor, and sometimes in the summer, they'll put bamboo down on the floor. It's cool, it's clean, and it does create that sense of kind of fluid space that we've been talking about.
We're talking about the ancestral element to this house. We're talking about the grandmother's energy.
Japanese culture, not just Zen, but throughout the culture, there's that sense of reverence for the ancestors, for the past.
If I don't see a big Buddha in this house somewhere, I'm going to be so mad. I'm talking a big Buddha right there.
Well, that looks exactly like a Japanese tokonoma, decorative alcove, which could be used for putting a family altar. That might work well for the project here.
Perfect. When you go outside, right here, this is a sliding glass door. There's this big, ugly slab of cement right here. I hear Zen theme, and I'm thinking a big koi pond. I'm thinking running water all the time, and that's a perfect place.
In this zone right here, right
yeah,
outside the glass
right
walls, and then you'd have to come across this bridge into the backyard garden, right?
We still have to keep this hip. We still got to keep it cool. I'm thinking just a big monster, just big fat spa right back here in the back.
Japanese invented the hot tub, you know, so that sense of bathing, ritual cleanliness, the pleasure of the bath, this fits with the Japanese design at the, you know, big picture ideas.
Now, we still have to keep...
Here's the plan. The living room will be blessed with a weeping wall. An ancestral shrine will honor the alcove, and the carpet will be reincarnated as bamboo flooring. A Japanese bridge will lead out into the Zen garden, where a koi pond will come into being. A matching weeping wall will appear outside. And to top it all off, a fabulous spa will meditate on the end of the patio. It's Monday morning. The girls are packed. But our spiritual leader is nowhere in sight.
Wow.
This week's build crew isn't far behind. Peter Marr, a buff builder with cool karma. Jamie Jean Winton, third generation Jill of all trades. Leon DeWald, master builder. Brad Rao, Jedi welder. Will Colvin, seeker of truth and plumber. The challenge? Complete the entire build by midnight Friday. The prize? They'll each get a tool package from Makita and ESAB worth over $3,000. The sisters surrender the keys.
Let's get to work.
The girls retreat to the motorhome, and the team heads inside.
It is written, you have only 5 days to complete the monster.
You ready to get to work? Let me explain to you what we're going to do to this place. Take a good look. What I want right over here in this area, in place of this bar, I want a weeping wall. That's going to drop into its own reservoir. It's going to be a recycling pump system right there. We're going to take this bar out carefully and replace that with a weeping wall right there. You can see the floors coming up, bamboo floors, but that's what I want right here. Now to this side. This area, this hutch is coming out. In this area, to keep with our Zen theme, I want a Buddha. And that's also going to double as an ancestral shrine for the grandmother. She left this house to her family, so we're going to keep her energy in this house right here. And that's that. All right, take a look right here. This wall, another weeping wall. Same thing as inside, just the pump system's going to recycle the water. Take a look. Koi pond, some sort of a light pump system to create a current. All that cement has to come out, so the jackhammer's going to be running today. One of you guys can knock that thing out, I'm sure. This is going to be dug out, it's going to be lined, it's going to have a pump, and then we're going to load that thing up with some fish. You like that? Love it. All right, we have one more thing to go over, and then I think we can get to work. This way. Okay, so I want a spa right here in this area. Cal Spa is going to provide us, they've donated a big bitchin' hot tub that's going to go in this area. And that is pretty much our build for the week. It's Monday, so you're going to see a lot of activity, see a lot of cement getting broken out.
The team splits into the movers and the shakers.
So first, you gotta get everything out.
Joined to a pair of dueling jackhammers, Peter and Leon unleash some cosmic energy onto the concrete step. Will and Jamie Jean take on the job of finding water pumps for the weeping walls and koi pond.
They don't seem to want any business.
Will, I have to tell you, is a big pessimist, and I am the best optimist to be paired with him.
Will wants to know where they're going. Jamie just wants to go.
Come on, let's go. Every 5 minutes he thinks everything's going to pot.
This is what happens when you do things in a rush. This company can be out of business, so it rings and rings and rings. Nothing. You know, keeps the other one, they don't know their own address.
But shopping by phone isn't getting them anywhere. So Will gives up on calling ahead and hops into Jamie Jean's truck. They may not know where they're going, but Jamie Jean's in a big hurry to get there. On the patio, the boys have been going non-stop for over an hour. Although twice his age, Leon seems to have no problem keeping up with Peter.
Leon's a working machine. I mean, he jumped right on that jackhammer and just started hammering away. I thought, wow, all right, this guy's okay.
Almost like shooting a 50 caliber machine gun.
Meanwhile, Yin and Yang make a quick pit stop.
I only have $2 on me, but could I get Marlboro ultralights?
You only have $2 on you, but you want Marlboro ultralights?
Yeah, you only have $2, huh? Jeez. Well, sorry. It's not like I'm not gonna be with him all week long and give him back his money. God. I'm so emotional. He's very pessimistic, you know.
After 3 hours, Leon and Peter have broken through to a new, very encouraging reality.
We'll be done quicker than we thought.
What he just found is that we've got sand outlined with cinder blocks on the bottom, so that's going to make this a lot easier to get rid of and get this thing out. I think that was a pretty nice surprise, don't you think?
That's a plus.
I think that's going to cut about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours off this thing. Yeah. Sweet. So there we go. So day one's demolition just got a little bit easier.
Many miles away, Will and Jamie pull up to their third parts store.
We're in center.
This extended journey has given Will a case of bad karma. He's got the wrong job.
Now, you're the guy doing the building?
They've never done a pond before, and that's probably why they picked on me.
The wrong price.
This is too expensive.
The wrong part.
Well, it's actually more work for me, more routing tubes.
Outside of that, everything is blissful.
Well, basically, we have two of our build crew all the way in Santa Monica at 4:15 on a weekday.
Yeah, so if they're in Santa Monica, we're not going to see them for a while.
At what time?
They're gonna be stuck on the freeway.
We're going to go to San Diego for the drill.
That's 4 hands I like to have back here, though. But yeah, I think I'd rather be digging a hole than dealing with the 405.
Actually, we should have a race. See if we can get this dug by the time they get back.
No, okay. I say that's a good idea. Let's race. Let's go.
I'll time you guys.
You're gonna time us? I'll help you. I'll give you a break for a second.
Steve's shovel smacks into a new problem.
It actually makes no sense for it to go down that far.
No, it's like it's a foundation or something.
What they'd assumed was a cinder block foundation beneath the step turns out to be a solid concrete footing.
I thought we were way ahead of the game because it looked like this slab back there was gonna come up really easy, but right now we just found out that we've got a footing going down around from 8 to 10 inches into the ground. Which is a major setback.
It's a pain in the butt, busting it out. Keeps sliding off on us.
That's
losing time right there.
I thought we were about 3 hours ahead of time, and now I think we're about, because of this, but I think we've just got set back a couple steps. Need some dynamite. Boom.
Definitely.
Could help.
Unfazed, our jackhammering Jedi set off to conquer the concrete. Yin and Yang's shopping trip brought its own form of enlightenment.
That was an adventure. Not sure if it was from heaven or hell, but it was an adventure.
The trip was paid in.
No matter what Will says, he's Mr. Negative. Everything's gonna be just fine. I swear.
Monster Monday, it's getting late.
With Will and Jamie Jean back, the team focuses its full energy on the footing. Out in the RV, the sisters are adjusting to their new reality.
You're supposed to switch it on here, sister, before...
I already did.
Oh, you did? No, that's the heater, not the pump.
No, I didn't. This is the pump. This
oh my
is the
God,
heater.
how am I gonna do this by myself tonight?
Oh, I know a builder you should ask.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he wearing a wife beater?
Maybe. Where does all this dirt coming from?
Yeah,
for us to know.
For us to find out.
Nice.
Oh my God. Where's this dirt gonna go?
It's for us to know.
Oh my Lord.
How do you like it so far?
It looks good.
Yeah. That's a lot of progress. It's a lot of cement. So the builders should all be wearing wife beaters, if you ask me.
I'll supply them. Yeah.
Just for our entertainment value.
Wait, should it be the uniform?
Nice.
As day one winds down, the living room is ready to be transformed. 6 hours of jackhammering has prepared the patio to become a pond. As dusk settles, Zen Master Steve's apprentices have proven themselves worthy. It's day 2. Workhorse Leon is having jackhammer for breakfast.
Leon and Peter both ran these jackhammers all day yesterday, and I'm imagining that Leon kind of slept with a little bit of shake last night when he went to bed. I heard you lost a tooth.
Yesterday, yeah.
So you know you're working hard. You know you're working hard when you lose a tooth when you're jackhammering. That's when you know you're getting the job done.
Shattered it, really. See it?
Some people floss to save their teeth. Leon sharpens his blade.
It'll save all my teeth. That's why I did it.
Stock Building Supply has supplied us with some lumber. That was sweet.
The interior weeping wall arrives, courtesy of Foam Tech. Foam Tech uses silicone molds pulled from real rock to give it incredible detail. When it's hardened, this polyurethane foam is waterproof and highly fire resistant.
Water heats gradually, but boils suddenly.
Bad vibes are brewing at the koi pond. Has jovial Jamie Jean gone over to the dark side?
That's plaster sand. We need white sand.
I don't even want to send these runners anymore.
A runner has brought back the wrong type of sand to line the pond, causing a delay.
It makes me feel like they're not paying attention and they're not respecting the fact that we're busting our butts out here.
Okay, so what are you doing with the sand?
Can't do anything.
Taking it back.
But
It's too rough. You line it.
Yeah, I knew
you
that.
line it so it sets soft, and if
I knew
there's
that.
any
That's
rock,
for a cushion, so they're supposed to send it back. Get the other stuff.
Yeah, well,
You know?
I can't deal with this all week long.
But that's a delay.
Okay,
now
no
I
job sites run like this, and you're a foreman.
You know how most
right?
jobs. You know how most job sites are run. Most job sites are run by getting in the truck and going to the store.
So let me get in the truck and go to the store instead of sending some guy.
What I'm saying is, if it gets down to that, that might not be such a bad idea. Because they did you a favor by getting that. They don't have to do that.
They did?
They don't have
is
to.
that a favor? It's a favor?
They don't have to do it for you. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know it was
What I'm
a
saying is,
favor.
production doesn't have to do that.
In that case,
Production.
no more favors, okay? You don't run job sites like that. If you send somebody to go get something, you send somebody who knows how to get it or can read.
If I were them, and if I were happened to be walking around and heard you doing this, I wouldn't do it for you.
I wouldn't expect them to. And you know what? I don't want them to, so it's okay.
Jamie Jean confronts the runner who bought the sand.
There was no description of any kind of sand on that list that was given to me.
Okay.
It said buy sand that's $1.49 per package.
Well,
That's
honestly,
exactly what that is.
the sand we want is $1.59 per package.
Well, then write it down.
It's a different. Oh, I did. Would you like to see it? I already told somebody else. So if it's not your fault, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
I'm
So
not a real
then-
good enemy to have on set, so
I'm not making enemies. I'm just
be polite, and we'll try to help you out.
Okay.
We still got a few days left.
It makes me feel like when I'm expressing these things and saying, look, this is unacceptable, that people are taking that personal. That's not necessary. That's not necessary at all. It's like when I work for my dad. He can scream and yell and I'll be on the verge of tears by the end of the day. 4 o'clock, he clocks out and he cracks a beer open, you know? And he's all, what's your problem? I'm all, well, you were a jerk all day. And he's all, that's business. We're off the clock now. You're my daughter. It's the same thing. This is business. This is business.
Alarmed by the wave of bad karma, Steve calls for some calm.
but now the tension's a little high. Jamie Jean seems to be a little bit wound up. We've got we have our yoga guru right here. We've got John Ouvrier, Body Power, John Ouvrier. We're gonna go back here and give these guys a little relaxation and some zen with some yoga time. So I think we should go calm these guys down a little bit.
All right, guys, I want you to line up and face me. Just go over there so you can face me. We gotta calm you down a little bit here. Come on, Leon.
Work out some kinks.
All right, guys, first and foremost, let's roll the shoulders around. Let's go. Breathe. It's flowing out. It's flowing out. The anger is leaving. See the job getting done. It is awesome. The people love it. There is no more fighting. You are brothers. And that's it. You are all done. Thank you, everyone. Applause. Clap for yourself. It was good.
I'm feeling better. I guess I have to admit it. I don't know.
With calm restored, Leon and Peter blissfully begin the Redwood Bridge. Jamie Jean has the right sand and is lining the pond. Brad readies the floor for its reincarnation. Will is working on getting the wall to weep.
Will right here is putting in, drilling 11 holes around the top of this circle. And he's got these tubes coming out that are gonna have a slow, very slow drip of stream of water that's gonna wet this wall. And it's gonna give us the effect of a weeping wall. So it'll be nice and shimmery with constant running water all the way down into a trough that will recycle back through a pump and then back through the top.
The water will come from drip irrigation tubing fed by a recirculating pump. In the blink of an eye, the bridge comes into being. All is at one with the universe until Mom shows up.
You didn't leave me any evidence. Oh, there's a dumpster here. See that? Where's all the dirt from?
So what do you think? Are you okay with this?
I'm okay with it so far.
So far?
So far. Nothing's scaring me yet. Just want to let you know.
Oh, I'm so
Yay! I need to talk to you private.
She needs to talk to me private.
In private, Mom's investigation gets down to the nitty-gritty.
Somebody left their lighter in here. Who was smoking and what were they smoking?
I have no idea.
It's not a lighter. Oh, it's a seat belt.
3 days, 7 hours, and 22 minutes left.
Inside, Steve asks the team to ponder the true reality of time.
So there you go. Once that thing hits all zeros, the tools are laid down, we walk away from the projects. If you guys don't have it finished, then someone else comes in and does it for you, and this team has failed. And that's pretty much that.
What happens if it gets unplugged?
I'll show you. See that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Want to think about that clock? Yeah. I think it might disappear.
Nightfall brings news of an impending rainstorm. With no desire for a morning mud bath, the exhausted team decides to finish the pond tonight.
We're working late into the night tonight because it looks like it's going to rain. We've heard it may rain early in the morning. This has got to get taken care of, otherwise we're going to be out here in a mud hole.
Inside, Brad figures if the team is staying late, he might as well weld a trough for the weeping wall.
Are we halfway where we want to be?
Oh, yeah, nice.
It's been a long but productive day. The pond is ready for water. The Japanese bridge is done. The weeping wall is plumbed. Brad has finished the trough. The living room is prepped for the bamboo flooring. This awesome team is way ahead.
This is further than I've ever been or than we've ever been on Tuesday on this show yet. This is further along than we've ever been. So I do want to say thank you for doing a great job.
After a rough start, Tuesday ends in harmony. It's day 3. The koi pond is filling, and the sisters are screaming.
No! They pulled out the rose bush! No!
Earlier this morning, the crew did some landscaping to make room for the koi pond.
I am gonna cry about it. Look. Oh, because of the orange tree. No, I don't care about that. I care about the roses. That's the first sad thing to happen here. That's really sad.
Well, there are more than one rose bushes out there. There are many.
No, there's only, no, there's like 3, aren't there? This is it. This is it.
These are all the rose bushes?
I think so.
So what are you looking at?
My sister freaking out.
What are you freaking out? Why are you freaking out? Hold on a second. Don't ever fool yourself. Steve Watts is a sweet guy.
Oh, you are so sweet.
There you go. You're welcome. Would you like some orange juice?
Fresh squeeze.
Because there's an orange and a lemon tree in that pile, too.
The bamboo flooring for the living room arrives, courtesy of Lumber Liquidators. And the Zen building duo of Peter and Leon wastes no time getting to work.
Monster madness is the method.
There's a monster-sized good vibe in the Zen house today.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was a change in the crew from yesterday morning to today.
Yeah, there was a lot of tension yesterday going on with Jamie. After John came with that little meditation session we had, everything was it's been working out great.
Even world-weary Will is feeling the love.
Yeah, I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling groovy.
As you can see, we are cosmically connected today.
Oh, that's so random.
We're both wearing the number 9.
And I listened to number 9 this morning from the Beatles. Number 9.
There you go. See, 9 must be the operative number for the day.
We all get along so well, and plus you have Peter in the background making impressions constantly, so how can you be in a bad mood?
Damn, Skippy, we're hauling ass.
The Zen thing is very good. I feel very Zen today. As soon as I cut it, I feel more Zen.
We're testing the weeping wall, see how the water runs down into our trough we just hooked up.
Brad has attached the trough he made last night and covered it with pond liner. It will catch the tears of the weeping wall. Will turns on the pump, and the tears begin to fall. But the flow is not what they were hoping for.
You got one of them's weeping a little bit. We got one that's not doing anything.
I mean, the wall is weeping, but it's just moderately sad.
Jamie Jean is doing some fancy footwork in the koi pond.
I am working my toes and my balls of my feet and my heels into the sand that we put underneath here already so that they'll look more natural rather than a big old garbage bag.
She reveals her inside connection to the spiritual world.
This is my guardian angel. I've had dreams about her since I was little, and I've put her on my ankle facing that way because then she can see everywhere I go before I go.
After some adjustments, Will tries again to make his wall cry, and this time they get tears of joy.
That looks pretty cool right there.
All of them.
That looks pretty cool.
Unstoppable Leon and Peter have enlisted the help of Jamie Jean.
Jamie's learned how to use a nail gun, which really helps. So I get to be able to cut the ends in, and her and Leon get to nail it all in.
We can take on anything to do with construction.
To prove how aligned with the cosmos this team is, Brad and Will finish the interior weeping wall.
Next.
Just as the exterior weeping wall arrives, the Zen crew tries its best to move this massive monolith. It looks like the easiest route to the backyard is through the neighbor's driveway. But looks can be deceiving.
I'm sorry there was only, I apologize.
I gave you no permission. This is my driveway.
Okay, I apologize for that. Can we just, we're gonna get it out of the driveway now and go through this way. Okay, let's just get it out of her driveway. Okay, Brad, we're gonna, there we go.
Pressure is on. It's monster.
Hold it. Whoa. Cut it down.
Bring it down.
We're gonna have to scoot it just like this.
Push it. We are getting this, another weeping wall in here. It's huge. Big pain in the... She's pissed off.
Having escaped the neighbor's wrath, Steve takes a moment to assess their progress.
Progress is looking really good. You know, I want to go over a couple things that we have to think about that you guys need to take care of, sort of a quick checklist so you remember what we're doing. So we know we got to finish these floors, get these things wrapped out, finish the weeping walls.
He reads through the laundry list of remaining tasks, then springs a surprise.
The landscaping, since you guys already have an idea what you want to do out there, we sent the landscaper away. You guys will be doing the landscaping. What happened is you came up with the idea for a waterfall, and at that moment I said, you know, I don't want another landscaper coming in here and messing with what you want to do.
Can't we just go back and forget that I said that?
That's too late. You already got me charged up about it. What's the matter with you?
Zen just went out the window.
The bar's been raised and the Zen is gone.
You must unleash the monster.
Unfazed, the team gets back to work. Brad welds a second trough for the new weeping wall, while Will installs the plumbing. Inside, the bamboo floor has reached fulfillment.
The floor is one with the house.
Out back, Peter starts breaking up more concrete to make room for the new weeping wall. But Jamie Jean wants her turn on the pry bar.
You might want to use these too.
Okay, go for it. We'll see you later.
Just tear that up.
Break it all up. Is that what she wanted to do?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Jamie Jean has a big heart, but can she really bust out all that concrete on her own?
You gotta get out all your angst before you have true Zen.
This girl is in touch with her inner energy.
Well, this is definitely the best thing you can do for PMS. Instead of hurting everyone around you, just find something worth breaking.
Chill out on that thing for a second.
And freak out on it. No, I'm not chilling out. I'm freaking out.
Steve figures the key to this woman's heart might just be a jackhammer.
Yeah!
I'm just going to show you how to do this thing, because you don't want to sit here and swing like that all day.
Yeah, my turn. Give it to me.
But Jamie Jean doesn't like watching.
I went to college. Come on. Give it to me, Stevie.
Now take it.
What's that?
When you get stuck, just take it. Now take it like this, and you.
Let me do it.
I'm just showing you. That's how you do it. Dig in there.
You're just showing me?
Go from the top.
Again?
I'm saying once you get it, once take it out in there.
Come on!
Jamie Jean takes over and heads into jackhammer nirvana. In the koi pond, Peter and Leon team up to install redwood facing. Brad and Will staple and cut the liner to size. By 5:40 p.m., Jamie Jean has cleared enough concrete to allow the weeping wall to become one with the house. In the garage, Will hooks up the pump and turns on the water.
No leaks, no worries. No worries, mate.
Good job on this over here. You didn't take much time at all. That was impressive.
Thank you. My husband's gonna be very upset because I have no grip left in my right hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know?
I know.
You're gonna have to call him and say, look, she had a good reason. It was worth the sacrifice.
I'll explain that to him.
Any doubts Leon and Peter may have had about Jamie Jean have vanished. They've become true believers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she was all about putting the floor down. She was all about taking a jackhammer and a sledge to that. It's really cool. Got a lot of heart.
She's a monster woman. What can you say?
The builders are just kicking and just making this thing happen, working in unison, working as a unit, and just, and they're still working out. They're staying late, getting this thing done.
Day 4 gets off to a murky start.
We're gonna have to get rid of the damn water. We're gonna have to dump it out in the street or something.
Debris has fallen into the pond, and it has to be drained.
It looks like the pool's in the front yard. I just noticed that.
Remember that contract you signed before we took over in this house? Just want to make sure.
It said the pool, nothing but water in the pool.
It said nothing but water in the pool? Did it really say that?
It didn't.
I think it said that we had full discretion to do whatever we wanted.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's all right, though. How often do you really swim?
Steve sends the sisters away to sneak in a major surprise. A top-of-the-line hot tub from the world's #1 manufacturer of home resort products, Cal Spas.
Yes, I'm Steve Watson. Nice to meet you. Me too. Here it is. There it is. Our big Cal Spa. You're going to make two sisters really, really happy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. See, there you go. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. So how are we going to get this thing over in the backyard today?
Well, we're going to crane it over today.
Where's the crane?
The crane should be here any minute.
I'm dying to see this.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually.
So right now we've got this big monster crane from Landy's Crane Service. Going to take our Cal Spa in the backyard. This is kind of stuff I like to see. We got rid of our sisters today because obviously they can't see this. This is a very exciting day here at Monster House.
With the spa in place, the crew can start to focus in on the details. Leon and Peter add bamboo trim to the weeping wall, courtesy of Benson's Tropical Sea Imports.
We've got Sue here. She's our decorator. Gonna go in and take a look at our house.
Sue Ko is a Hollywood set decorator and expert in Asian design. Her job will be to furnish and decorate the house.
I've gone to several places in town that have fantastic imports from Asia. So I've been shopping at, dozens and dozens of stores. I just pound the pavement. I'm in my car, I drive hundreds of miles a day. I go out there, I go to tons of stores, and I am definitely a monster shopper.
Sue puts the team to work, cutting out and attaching material to the wall to create a Soji screen effect.
I walked out front a few minutes ago and looked up and realized that we're having our first full lunar eclipse of the millennium. Maybe that's why everything is so peaceful and tranquil and everything's getting done in such a nice, quick manner.
It's beautiful, and I can't believe that something so huge and powerful is happening just at the same time when all of us are coming together doing something so huge and powerful.
I would like to have seen the lunar eclipse, but I'm too busy to.
Jamie Jean reveals the real reason she works so hard.
This week, though, I swear the dirtier I come home, the hotter my husband is.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I walk in the door, and he's like, okay. I'm like, I'm going to bed. He's like, I'm fine right behind you.
Wait till he sees you on television using that jackhammer. I'm just like, there is nothing sexier than a sweaty chick with a jackhammer. Day 5, Friday morning, last day of the build. Tension's running pretty high in the house. I think the guys are now feeling the pressure, and they know that the midnight deadline is fast approaching. We're short one builder right now. Jamie's probably stuck in traffic, but we'll just have to make do without her. So right now we're gonna get with these guys and see what's going on. We need to work and get all this stuff done because I got to get these decorators in here today.
Come midnight Friday, the builders turn things over to a decorating crew to add the finishing touches. But this team tosses Steve an unexpected and unprecedented challenge.
Why can't we just do it ourselves?
Well, because there's a lot of work that has to be done before that, and I'm not sure that you guys are going to be able to get to that work, the decorating and getting the finishing touches.
I think we can do it.
What do you think?
I think we'll be done on time.
If you guys are that dedicated to making it all your project, I can tell her not to. I mean,
we have 15 hours to do this.
Right.
That's nothing. We can do this.
Not to be outdone, Steve raises the bar even higher.
Well, I want to move our family back in tonight at midnight. I say let's go ahead and reveal tonight.
Midnight tonight.
New plan.
Good. Okay.
We've never done it before, so why not? That means we've got to do the final cleaning, we got to mop, we got to do the windows, we got to get rid of all the dust, we got to clean the place up, we got to you know, we gotta put up curtains, we gotta fluff pillows. All right, I'll make the call right now. That's, we've never tried that. It's brand new. That's gonna be interesting. Show number 7, we changed the whole format of the show. That means we have to have all this have everything done by the time Sue gets here, get ready to decorate. That means everything's gotta be finished by 2 o'clock.
The team has less than 15 hours to finish the living room wall, build a back fence, including staining, and complete the koi pond. Once that's done, they'll have to clean and decorate the entire house so the family can move in by midnight.
Part of this team believes they can do this and get this thing done by midnight, and part of the team doesn't.
I don't think we're gonna make it, that's for sure. We're not gonna have
Guarantee we can get this done today.
And I'd love to be the only crew to do that. Yeah. Reveal Friday night after midnight.
I'll reserve my pessimistic nature.
Can't wait to see what Jamie has to say about it.
Good morning.
Want an update?
What's
We're
an update? Well, will you stop it with that?
Come on.
They're moving in midnight? Are you serious? Wait, so does that mean we're in charge of all the cleaning and everything too?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Nothing. This is easy.
Well, sure, I know we can do it, but... Well, I better get to work then. Jesus.
It's not so much a race against the clock, it's a race against the doorbell. 12:01, I'm walking a family through that house, and I completely expect it to be finished.
Yeah, you know, we threw something down, he threw something down on top of it, so let's roll, let's do it. I mean, what the hell?
They got 15 hours to see if in fact they're gonna get this thing done in time, or if they did shoot themselves in the foot.
A nail in the wall is better than 2 in the foot.
The energy in this house is so high right now, these guys are in a panic.
In an awe-inspiring display of speed and teamwork, our crew knocks out the rest of the build. The living room wall, back fence louvers and bamboo, redwood siding, front fence and gate, new handrail, and the koi pond. But because they've raised the stakes, they don't get their prizes unless the family moves in by midnight. With only 7 hours left before the doorbell rings, Steve turns these builders over to a new master.
Now, basically, what you gotta do is Sue's gonna take you and you're gonna just do anything this girl tells you to do. It's all about her right now.
Basically, the tremendous job is going to be to get this place cleaned up and everything.
It's gonna be fun to watch Leon and Peter like arrange candles together. I think that's gonna be great.
Exactly.
Let's get to work. All right. Do it.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on.
Yeah, I think we need to raise them on the right side a couple millimeters, and then once we correct that, we can twist it. It's got to be about there.
Nothing wrong with it.
Back a little bit more to where you were.
Where I just was?
Pretty much. Okay, stop. Okay, that's good. And then there's another taller one behind you.
This one?
That one.
What's the big deal?
It is a big deal. It is a big deal.
At 10:33, Jamie Jean sets the final pot in place. Sue and her team have cause to celebrate.
All the build teams always build the place. They complete the structures, they do the builds. But for the first time ever, you guys did the build, you finished the build with plenty of time left, so you did the decorating, you tricked it out. You guys did it all. This is your build. All I can say is with 1 hour and 22 minutes and some change, this baby is finished, guys. Yeah! Thank you. Never been done. Never been done.
Monster history.
Meanwhile, out in the RV, the girls are getting nervous.
Oh, this is scary. I think I'm gonna cry.
It's midnight Friday. This week's team finished the project in record time. But now comes the true measure of success. They anxiously watch from the patio to see the sisters' reaction.
The suspense.
Oh my God! Mommy, are you in here?
got your new table.
I don't think I've ever seen anything this beautiful before. They put an old family picture of us. That's sweet. Don't worry.
Now let me explain what this is.
Our baby pictures.
Let me explain what this is. It's basically a shrine, sort of an ancestral shrine to the family.
That's a shrine.
Anniversary glasses,
pictures,
the Buddha.
This is so meaningful. Look at this.
This doesn't even feel like the same room.
It doesn't even feel like the same
It's so
space.
much bigger and wider.
And you also have a weeping wall.
Oh my God. I've never seen anything like that before.
That is
amazing.
Cool. It makes so much sense in this house.
And you also have a new sound system from Just-in-Time Communications. Those are speakers.
Shut up! Oh my God, those are the coolest speakers
Those are
ever.
really cool. Those are cooler than the ones that were here.
Come on, Mom. Come on, Mom. Come on, Mom. Now, you know what? We're not finished. I'd like to take you to your new backyard. Your brand new redwood arched bridge.
Gorgeous.
Come on down. Come on this way. Come on over this way.
They're my favorite plants.
All the way.
We have another weeping wall here.
Look at the bamboo along the top there.
And then
Those
you've
are
got
my
a waterfall
favorites, the
here.
bromeliads, look. You
Look
have
at
to
the
fill
fishes.
the cup.
Look at the fishes.
Dress that ugly
loves
fish
it,
with some
guys.
bamboo
It looks
and
beautiful.
stuff.
Cute.
And then I've got one more thing that I'd love to show you guys. Come with me. I would like to show
Are you
you
ready
your
for
brand
this?
new cow spa. I say yeah. Yeah, amen to that. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
This
the yard
is so
off.
unreal.
It's got an AM/FM stereo and CD player with the speakers inside. This is your CD player.
It is a CD player in the spa. And quiet was totally incomplete and utter. That was enough. That room was enough. Like, it was so perfect and amazing and beautiful that everything else is just like a dream. It's like a dream.
You guys, all three of you come over here. I'd like to introduce you to 5 of the hardest working people you're ever going to meet in your entire life. Give these guys a big high five. This is your build team. This.
You're getting more than high
Listen,
five.
okay, Jamie.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for my day off, bro. Thanks for my day off.
I love it.
This is the 7th house we've worked on. We've never, ever done this on Friday night after we're finished. This is the best build team that we're ever going to find right here.
Awesome.
I mean, I give it up to these guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. The best build team I've ever seen, I've ever had the pleasure of working with, even on the show or in just personal business. In 5 days, you did that. In 5 days, and we got the family in tonight. And in a matter of days, we changed 2 generations of lives. You know, it's just amazing what you've done. That's rewarding when you see the reaction on their faces. So, I mean, you guys, in my eyes, just are gods to me. This is just a small token of our appreciation for the work you put in. You deserve it. A 18-volt cordless combo kit from Makita, a Makita dual slide compound miter saw, and a Prestolite deluxe outfit for soldering, brazing, and cutting from ESAB.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank
Our
you.
build team achieves monster nirvana as Mom and the sisters chill out in their beautiful new Zen house.
Our house was plain and simple. It was safe and normal. It was nice and sweet, but we all agreed we could use a change. And then something happened that was very strange, 'cause a van showed up, all our stuff went flying, and my mom was crying till the job was done. Now it's a monster house, it's a monster house, it's a monster house, and we all just love it. It's a monster house.